Well, hello there, friends, family, fans, and finish line focused, fantastically fine and fabulous folks. How are y'all doing? I hope you're doing well. You're doing okay, doing better than before, because you're making an attempt at living a better life, bettering yourself, and getting out there and doing and living the things that you want to and hope to do. You're not just hiking the trail through me, you're actually getting out there and hiking. So that's what I hope is going on for you in your case. What's happening, Van Man?
Hang in there, man.
Are you letting me pass?
Getting ready to call my wife.
Oh, okay. There's my buddy Van Man back there.
Have a good walk.
Yep, you too, thanks. That's Darren's father back there, and he left a minute or two ahead of me, but he's stopping to call his wife or get ready to call. So anyhow, yeah, hopefully you're doing well. That's the point. And I am doing pretty well. This morning, boy, I slept I slept hard. Man, I was tired. Getting into my tent. I got in my tent at like 7 o'clock and talked to Halo a little bit, and boy, I was gone by 8 or so. I was asleep, and man, I slept pretty hard this morning. Woke up at 5:45 when my alarm went off, and I could have used more sleep. I think I just got behind. I've been hiking a lot without any zeros, and the terrain has definitely gotten rougher, and I think it's just catching up with me. I'm just tired. And so I'll be honest, so I feel pretty well today, pretty good. In fact, feel very, very well. I'm wearing my my compression sleeves today as I hike. Haven't worn these in a couple of weeks. But I just had quite a bit of pain yesterday in my lower legs. Nothing in particular, just an in general kind of an ache and a pain, and that is no fun. So I'm wearing the compression sleeves. I took 2 ibuprofen this morning to try to get ahead of the, inflammation or whatever's going on, and maybe I can hike most of the day part of the day without pretty high levels or decent levels of pain. We'll see. But there is a saying: no rain and no pain, no Maine. So you have to deal with the rain and the pain to get to see that 14th state. So here we go. We're hiking New Hampshire, 13th state. We've made it this far. Let's go a little further. What do you say? Let's see. Ooh, these are the kinds of rocks that'll get you if you're not careful. If they're damp and you're not expecting it, woohoo! It's like a sliding board. But that one was dry and it had a little texture to it. So, no problem. With cheetah paws on it, no slippage occurred. So the plan for today is a little bit up in the air. Probably going to do, 17 to 19 miles. Not sure which one. Oh, and by the way, it's like 20 after 7 when I left. 7:30 right now. And I'm on the AT. We were about 0.3 off the trail back at Trapper John's shelter. So anyhow, there's a parking area at 17 something. There's probably a stealth site there. There is like an old campsite kind of a place, old shelter that burned down or something, like at 19 and a half. I'm not sure. And then between those two is the omelet guy. And the omelet guy, I think he's like 18.8 miles from Trapper John, so basically 19 miles. Anyway, he makes omelets for hikers, and I guess he's there from 8 to 5 every day. I don't know. I'd like to catch him in the morning. It'd be great. Get something for breakfast, but we'll see. I'll take an omelet whenever I can get it. So that sounds pretty cool. But evidently this guy makes omelets like as big as you want. Makes huge omelets for people, for hikers. So that sounds good to me. I love me some omelets. I like pancakes. Well, pretty much there's everything that I like right now. or there's nothing that I don't. All right, let me quit rambling. I'll stop, and we will catch up soon. Did I say it's August 21st? It's Monday. Today's the day of the eclipse. So Van Man gave me some of these little cardboard glasses so that I can see the eclipse. So that's pretty cool. 2:36 is what I've heard is the peak of the eclipse time. So by the time you guys see this, the eclipse will be all over, but sounds pretty neat. We'll check it out from New Hampshire. All right, stay tuned. See what happens today on the Appalachian Trail. All right, we are on our way up Sharps Mountain. A little bit of a bench here where it tapers off for a few minutes, but gorgeous view. I love it. This is nice. Willie and Turtle hiking by, headed up the trail. All right, headed up Sharps Mountain, and the trail comes up through there and it goes up here. It is sure pretty. It's hard, but man is it pretty. I love the roots spreading out over the rocks like spaghetti running out of your bowl, off your plate. Put some Parmesan cheese on that, some garlic. Oh man, look out. Anyway, yeah, Sharps has been a good little test, a little practice. We used to say practicing for New Hampshire. But dang it, wouldn't you know it, we are in New Hampshire. So I guess now we're practicing for Maine. The main event. I've never been in New Hampshire. I was never even in Old Hampshire, let alone New Hampshire. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's looking good. Actually, this is like super nice and easy. There were some steep stretches down lower. I think there are again up higher. We're kind of on like a little flat bench right here. But yeah, see the rock face? We go right up that. These are places where I really like the shoes like these Ultra Lone Peaks, because boy, I can feel so well and I can kind of dig my toes in. Sounds crazy, but if you've ever experienced it, you know what I'm talking about. And today I've got my right socks on. They're real thin, and boy, I can feel, and I like it. All right, I'm gonna turn the camera off and climb this sucker. Hold on. Whew. Coming up Smarts Mountain. That's the trail south. Whew. This is the trail north. I just want to tell you guys that if you are at home and you are sitting there thinking, oh, woe is me, I can't go hike around the block or whatever because my knee hurts or my toe hurts or it's too hot outside or whatever, I don't want to hear it. Get up and go outside and do it. I've been climbing Smarts Mountain for 2 hours or 2.5 hours. I can barely feel my legs. I am out of gas. I'm so wet. It's like you dumped multiple buckets of water over my head. Climbing. Huge stairs. Rebar in the rocks and stuff. I mean, it's awesome, okay? It's been fun and cool. But wow, is it hard. And I'm thinking, you know what? There's people at home. And I'm going to call a couple of you out. Mom, Mother Reed. Yes, you guys. Get up and do something more. Go outside and cruise around. Recover. Don't just sit back and hope you get better, but do it. I am out here hiking 1,770 some miles. Whew. you can go do a couple. So get up and do it. I will. Oh my goodness, I'm wet. I mean, wet, 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 wet. And out of breath, my heart, I can just feel my heart going boom, boom, boom in my chest. I'll tell you, that's almost a little scary. I haven't felt it like that quite so much. Oh yeah, I'm at the top. Look at that. Sunshine. Haven't seen that in a while because I've been deep in the forest. AT goes, I guess, that way. Anyway, the point is, wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, get up and do more. I don't want to hear your excuses. All right, let's do it. All right, we are up at the top of Smart Mountain. I am in the fire tower. Look down. Woohoo! Way down there. Anyway, pretty hazy, but awful cool. I think we're headed over there. Mount Cube. That's next. This was a legit climb, but it was good. It was fun.
Oh, yeah, you can see everywhere. It's just beautiful.
Can't see a lot. I'll switch to spots.
Oh, no. It's all hazed in.
Yeah.
Darn it.
That's
We'll see what.
On Greylock. You know Greylock?
Nope.
It's the biggest mountain in Mass, but it's the top of Mass.
all right.
And it's like this big monument.
Check that out. So I am super thankful for the opportunity to grow in both my mental state and definitely my physical state, and I suppose even my emotional state, but especially physically, as I get the opportunity to climb yet another mountain, Mount Cube. And here in New Hampshire, we are practicing for Maine. And I need more practice for New Hampshire. Oh, look at that. There we go. I need more practice for New Hampshire before I start practicing for Maine. Woo, look at that. Pretty nice. All right, I'm gonna stop. But this is a tough day, I'll tell you guys. I mean, this is a tough day for me. I am having a difficult one, emotionally and mentally and definitely physically. I am being pushed to the point of definite growth. Definite growth. Oh, the eclipse is doing some stuff. It's only, oh, it's 2:10. Yeah, maybe I should get the glasses out and look. I'm filming the sun through the trees for just 1 second because the eclipse is about at its peak right now. So we just stopped and checked it out through the little glasses that Van Man gave me, and they worked perfectly. That was neat. Oh boy, hang on. Okay. That was neat, so thanks again, Van Man, for the glasses. Nice to be able to get to see it and then keep hiking. So climbing Mount Cube, or Cube Mountain, as I go down this little hill. It's been a uphill otherwise. So doing okay. That was neat. Alright, there's the fire tower across there, where we just were. Came down that mountain and up this mountain. We're not even to the top of Mount Cube, or Cube Mountain, or whatever. There's young goat. What's your name? Little goat. Dang, I'll get it. Yep, little goat and Braveheart came up here. All right, that's a cool view. Oh, I don't know if you can see. I know we're not supposed to take
Do you need the glasses?
take pictures. Nah, I'm trying to video it real quick. I don't know if it's even in there or not.
I can't believe like we come that.
All right, I'll stop. I know I'm not supposed to really do that. Not sure why, but I'm a law abider. Here is just a big old pure rock face that we get to climb. There's a blaze right there. That's a cairn that marks the trail. Just came out of the woods there and marching up this rock face. It's almost so smooth you could slide down it like a slip and slide. I will try not to do that though. Woohoo! Can you say summit of Mount Cube? There's the summit over there of Smart's Mountain, and we just came up Cube Mountain. So big valley between, big climb. Feels good though. Feels really good because there's a nice breeze blowing, drying my dripping sweat off. But hey, you got to earn these views. Maine doesn't come to you. You got to go to it. So that's what I'm talking about. Gorgeous little section of trail here. Very nice, easy to move along. Look at that, 2 blazes in a row. Like, where were they at? Up on the summit. when you can't tell which direction into the tiny little scrub like balsam firs or whatever, which way you go. Anyhow, it was no big deal. So today is winding down. It's about 5:45. I am almost 17 miles in for the day, and I should be about a half mile from the place where we are hoping to have some unofficial campsites. So, like I said, it's winding down. Should be about 15 minutes or a little after 6 or so when I get in there, assuming they're easy to find and whatever. Hey, here's another little stream. I just got a couple liters at the last little stream that was not flowing much. I had to scoop water out, but this campsite that I'm hoping to get to doesn't have water, so I've got my 2 little 0.7 liter bottles filled. That's 1.5 liters, and got about 2 liters in my ever new bag that I'm hauling in, so I should have gobs of water to soak my noodles and camel up in the morning, get a nice good liter or more drank. And then the plan is to hike out 2 miles or so to the omelet guy and get some omelets. That'll be really nice. But here's the deal for today. So today I had a very difficult day mentally and emotionally, and I think part of the biggest reason for that, 2 things, is one, very tired, overly tired. I need some good rest, some time off, and then I also have been in a fair amount of pain, and I think they're related. Like, I've just been hiking too much and not slowing down enough. I am not hiking my own hike. I am locked into a, kind of a plan and a pattern or whatever, and it's my own fault, my own doing or whatever. So there's nobody to blame but me. But point is, I've been hiking a little bit too much without enough time off, which has made me tired and also hurting. And when I'm hurting and tired, I don't feel like even going on. I mean, that is a miserable combination when you every step is painful and you're exhausted. Why in the world would you go on doing that? It's like self-misery. So the point is, thank you, Lord, for tramadol. And I'll show you the road. It's like I don't know what you call it, like maybe a Forest Service road. Oh boy. No, it's not even really a road, just a rutted open area. But anyway, thank you, Lord, for giving us tramadol and ibuprofen, because like right now, I don't hurt much at all. Pretty much Sorry, I got a mosquito in my ear. Pretty much pain-free, which is such a difference. And I'm done with those 2 big climbs. And so now that they're behind me, it feels good. So that combination has made my outlook a whole lot better than it was earlier today. But the point is, for those of you like potential thru hikers, or even those of you that are at home thinking about like getting healthier and doing something, the point is it's not going to be easy. It's going to be very hard, and you have to be willing to endure whatever the difficulties are to push forward towards that goal that you want. And that might be, you know, being healthier, losing weight, whatever. Hey, there's kind of a camp spot right there. Looks like. I'm going to go a little further. So I think, anyway, you know, the point is, I hope that this hike has shown you guys that good things don't just happen. You have to go out and grab them and earn them and work hard. And so hopefully it motivates you to do that. Because that's what I'm having to do. And like I've shared several times when I've been pretty down, that's when your faith, that's when your resolve is tested, is not when you're on the mountain when it's easy and everything's great, but instead when you're at the low point and you're in the valley and it seems like an impossible feat to go any further. That's when your faith or your resolve is tested. And that's where God uses those instances to grow us and mold us into a sharper tool for Him and for His kingdom. It's also just, if you're not a believer, it's a time when your personality is stretched and you become who you are, not in the easy times, but in the difficult times. So, point is, suck it up and do it. Put on your Nikes and just do it. And hopefully I can get some time off sometime really soon and let my body recover a little bit and just take it easy. I'm in need of that. I'm in need of a big old stack of pancakes and a good breakfast. That's what I'm in need of. So that's what I'm looking forward to. All right, I'll try and... Hey, there's more water here. Huh. Who knew? It's even flowing. Didn't need to carry near as much water. But you just never know. Anyway, I'll try and show you the campsite and wrap things up there. So stay tuned.